I'm not able to have a live audience at the moment, so I'll be doing via FaceTime. All right, let's get started. At mid-year 2005, more than half of all prison and jail inmates had a mental health problem, including 7,506 inmates. I'm sorry, 705,600 inmates in state prisons, 78,800 in federal prison, and 479,000 in local jails. An estimated 26% of Americans ages 18 and older, which is about 1 in 4 adults, suffer from diagnosable mental health disorder in a given year. The reason why I find the topic of mental health so important is because after my time in the Army, I was diagnosed with several mental health issues, including PTSD, severe depression, I have bad anxiety, panic attack disorders, and certain diagnoses. And I'm not embarrassed. I'll let anybody know is what come with it sometimes with serving the country. And that's one also why I feel that mental health is very important. I also find the information of prisoners who suffer with mental health issues important because my brother has been diagnosed with mental health issues, schizophrenia, things of that nature. But while in prison, he did not receive the help that he needed, and it was a big burden to me and my family. This is why I look into so much information from various sources regarding these topics. Um, okay, I'm sorry, FaceTime was a little getting blurry. Okay, it's good. Okay, I will tell you first the statistics, second, the facts of the material, and third, why it is important to know this information. Mental health to me is the most overlooked topic that affect Americans on a daily. Mental health is a condition that affects 1 in 4 Americans who are 18 years or older. Majority of individuals diagnosed with mental health issues suffer from more than one disease, such as, like I say myself, I have various mental health issues. Like I say, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Mental health conditions amongst prisoners is also an issue that should be headlined more and should have more resources to help them while incarcerated. 56% of state prisoners, 45% of federal prisoners, and 64% of jail inmates are affected by mental health illness. Female prisoners has a higher rate of mental illness than male prisoners, which is crazy, but it's the truth. And there's probably various factors that go into that. I tried to research some information about that, but I was not able to find too much. Um, Now have covered some facts about mental health in Americans. Let's move to more facts about health issues in the prison system. Mental health in the prison system has resulted to a lot of drug use and violence behind prison walls. About 74% of state prisoners and 76% of local jail inmates have had a mental health problem. I'm sorry, criteria for substance abuse or dependence on substances. So basically, it's just saying majority of all inmates that has mental health problems, they convert over to substance abuse because they don't have the proper and the actual help, the real resources that they need. About nearly 6% of state prisoners who had mental health problems had used drugs in a month before their arrest, compared to 49% of those without a mental health issue. State prisoners who had a mental health problem were twice as likely as state prisoners without to have been injured in a fight since admission of the prison. 20% compared to 10%. Now that we have covered what has happened in the prison system due to mental health, finally we will focus on ways that can improve prisoners' mental health resources. There are 11.6 million people who are cycled through our nation's jails each year. Of that population, 80% have chronic mental illness and have been treated. Correctional institutions are required to provide health care to these individuals because of the 1976 Supreme Court decision. This basically says that they have to provide help to mental ill patients, and there's so many prisons going through the system. It's hard to do that since there are so many prisons in the system on a yearly basis. people are not getting the help that they necessarily need more than others. To assist this care, they have implemented the Health IT, which the corrections have played a significant role for many years. The Health IT gives access to critical health information on a timely fashion manner, leading to effective care. Health IT plays an initiative role in an initiative role in addressing the hardship of people returning back to their homes and family, and assessing public safety officials to divert them individuals from the criminal justice system. In summary, I have touched on many factors about this subject, and like I said, I believe mental health is very important, not only because I suffer from it, but because I know individuals that do. Thank you for listening. God bless.